Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I'm bringing you guys off topic number 7, and this will be continuing on with the theme of the last video, off topic number 6, where I just basically give you guys a very quick and brief video on how to do things for a tournament. This will be the Battlefy edition, so just basically giving you guys a nice little overview on how to do things at Battlefy. So this video, we'll be letting you guys know how to check in to a tournament for Battlefy. I have a tournament set up here. This is tournament test check-in. I had it set to a time that's like right now, and the time just elapsed, so it's officially 10:15 for me. It is 10:15 the tournament time, and I'll actually be talking about a few other things in another video I'll be making. So off topic number 8, go look at that one if you want to hear more about details on Battlefy and my experiences with that. So anyway, tournament's about to start. Check-in time has opened. The tournament starts at 10:30, but the check-in time starts at 10:15 for this specific tournament. So that basically means I have 15 minutes to check in. So my team will be registered under the check-in by the admins. And as far as the details behind that, I'll get to that afterwards. So as far as how to check in, basically you refresh the page, and after during the check-in period you'll see a nice little button on the top left side. So right here I have 13 minutes left for check-in. It is currently 10:16 for me, and the tournament, well, it's like 1 or 2 minutes off, I guess, or it doesn't count seconds. Anywho, just letting you know how much time you have left to check in. I click the button to check in, and my team is successfully checked in. Now keep in mind, you cannot check in until after you're registered. You can register during the check-in time period, but it is highly not suggested, especially for high volume tournaments. The two tournaments I'm speaking to are the first one, the main one is the Sunday Evening Cup Series, sponsored by NA Dota. Shout out to NA Dota. Also shout out to Spitwide, hashtag base guy Spitwide. That was a high volume tournament. We had a lot of people. We had a few issues in our very first SECS Reloaded, mainly because well, mainly due to me. I was the admin for the tournament. I'm going to be the admin for the next few tournaments. As far as I can tell, I haven't got fired yet. Hopefully I don't, because it's a freaking awesome tournament to be involved with. But yeah, we had a few issues. The main issue was basically people were confused on how to check in. It wasn't that people were entirely confused. I mean, that's a very simple process you guys see right there, and for everybody still watching, thank you. You get to hear my rant afterwards. But it's a very simple process. You jump into it, you hit the check-in button, and that's it. But the issue that people were having was that for some reason it seems like if you reload, even if it's just one person trying to check in for a tournament, Battlefy gets a little touchy, and it might have a few issues here or there. So I actually had this issue the first time I recorded this video. I recorded it a second time because I ranted too much in the first one. I ranted too much and I didn't show you guys the point and get to the point fast enough. So now I got to the point I can rant a little bit more. But anyway, it seems like when I hit the refresh button, it's bugged out and said I couldn't check in. Like there was an error with check-in, and I couldn't hit the check-in button. Or I could hit the check-in button again, but it wouldn't check me because I was already checked in. I don't know, it was weird. But basically what happened on the Sunday Evening Cup Series though, during the check-in time, it was 15 minutes to check in, 58 people at once, and everybody was trying to hit that button, and it seemed like the Battlefy page was kind of backed up because so many requests were coming towards it, and it couldn't check in everybody in a timely manner. So people were trying to refresh, and many people were refreshing at the same time that somebody hit the button, and they saw the error message, and then they reported back to us, the admins, and said, "Hey, there's an error. We can't hit the check-in button." And then, well, all hell broke loose afterwards. Long story short, two teams that checked in legitimately were not actually listed in the brackets, and I felt bad for them because the Sunday Cup Series Reloaded is officially a moneyed event, which means that people are playing for money, and when you throw money into the equation, you don't want to make people mad over things that you screwed up on. It's not something I recommend. Not something I recommend for anybody. It just makes people, first of all, think badly of the whole entire tournament / organization, and second of all, just not trust you as an admin in general. So last thing I want to do is get people to not trust me, because I want everybody to trust me. I'm CulBlu. I'm cool, and I'm blue, which makes me awesome. Because blue is not red. Because red is always versus blue. I don't know where I was going with that, guys. I really don't know where I was going with that. So anyway, that happened, and people were confused about that. So I'm just here to officially confirm to everybody that yes, Battlefy does have a few issues when you're trying to check in. Yes, there are a few bugs when you hit the check-in button, even if it's just a few people trying to check in. So the system does still have its bugs. As we all know, bugs does not equal failure. Don't want to go too political here, but just want to mention that statement. Hashtag ACA or AFC. Hold on, ACA. No, AHC. No. Yeah, AHC. Yeah, okay. Anyway, abbreviations. I don't know. Look it up. American politics. It's all over the news these days. So anyway, yes. Bugs are here. Bugs are there. It does cause some frustration. I understand. But for everybody in Sunday Evening Cup series, consider this a warning. I know I didn't put this up front already. I know you guys probably won't hear this, but I will refer to this video, and also will let you guys know during the Sunday Evening Cup series. But if you guys do not check in through the Battlefy, we will not seat you guys for the SCCS. As far as the Dota 2 Google Plus Cup goes, we have a little bit more flexibility there, because even though it's gonna be I'm expecting a turnout of maybe 50 teams, because we have so long to plan for it, and people have such a large amount of time to plan for it as well, to block out their schedules and get ready for it. So because we're probably going to have a high amount of people over there, I'm going to say we're going to be a lot more lax on the check-in restrictions on that one. Like, it'll probably be an hour check-in time. But even still, if you don't check in through the Battlefy, you're probably not going to get seated, because it just causes a lot of issues. It's easier this way. It's easier this way for the admins, and also it makes the tournament flow a lot easier. So anyway, consider this a warning for both cups. As one of the admins for both of those tournaments, I can let you guys know that I will be as to the book as possible. I'll let you guys know as many times as possible. I'll give you guys every advantage to understand that if you do not check in within the time period, you will not be seated in the brackets, which sucks, because the Sunday Evening Cup series, like I said, is a moneyed event. $100 to the first place person in the whole overall tournament. It's like 8 tournaments total, and each tournament gets $100 for the victor, and that's really it. That's the whole entire prize pool. And for the upcoming Dota 2 G Plus Cup, well, that one's technically going to be a moneyed event. The first place team will win 5 couriers, 1 for each person presumably, and also they will win a nice size pool of rares or better items. So rares, mythicals, maybe an unusual if somebody's really feeling generous. And yeah, having yourself gypped of all that just because you couldn't hit the check-in button would really suck. I understand it's bad. I understand it sucks. I understand that you can contact me on the side, or contact us, the admins, on the side, and say, hey, check me in, please. And we, as the admins, will say, no, we will not check you in. You must check in through Battlefy. We've given you guys every possible opportunity, but we're not going to do it for you. It's just not practical, especially when you're talking about a lot of teams. So anyway, that's my rant. For anybody who's doing a Battlefy tournament in the future, please heed word to this. The check-in system is going to make your life simple as crap. Please use it. For everybody who's watching this that is a Battlefy designer, please work out the bugs in your check-in system. It is slightly frustrating as both an admin and also as a player, and also as a person who just wants to play some Dota without getting called words that I am not going to say here. Please work on those bugs. I understand the check-in system is actually relatively new. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think it was there since SCCS was back up last time, but it did kind of take a 3-month hiatus. So I guess, or maybe 2-month hiatus. So I guess that was a lot of time. It might have been in for a while. It might have had worse things before. But anyway, yeah. Just keep working on there. You guys are doing great. These things are awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video there before I rant on to something else that's not related to anything. So there you go. That's how you check in. For everybody who's still watching, thank you guys for watching. You guys heard all my rants. Cool. Power to the people. Get the word out there. For everybody who watched me who's not related to the SCCS or to the Google Plus Cup, or the Dota 2 Google Plus Cup, thank you guys for watching this too. I'm glad I could be offer some information, even though it was all unorganized and scrambled and routed everywhere. But I played Dota 2 music in the background. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the video there, like I said before I say anything too crazy or off the wall. My name is CulBlu. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative enough for you guys. I hope it served your purposes, and I'll see you guys whenever.